Welcome to day one. Today we are going to start with coordinating our breathing. So coordinating the diaphragm muscle and the pelvic floor with our core muscles. So we want to imagine that the diaphragm is like a bowl that kind of sits underneath our lungs, and our pelvic floor is like a bowl of muscles that sit in our pelvis. And when we breathe in, they both move down, and when we breathe out, they both gently lift. Okay. So you can do this sat like this, or you can sit on a chair, whatever feels comfortable. So we want to start with hands on the belly, and as you breathe in, feel the breath move down into your belly, let the belly soften. And as you exhale, imagine that you're gently stopping the flow of pee and stopping passing gas, and lift up the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, breathe in and down into the hips, into the pelvis, like you're letting go of the flow of pee, letting go of gas. Exhale, gently lifting, stopping the flow of pee, lifting those pelvic floor muscles. Inhale, relax and let go, let the belly relax. Exhale, gently lifting those pelvic floor muscles up. Inhale, relaxing, letting go. Exhale, gently lifting. Really good. And then we're going to come and lie on your back. Get comfortable, use a pillow if you want to. Legs can be bent or straight, hands on the belly. And we want to breathe in, feel the belly rise up, feel the breath move down into the pelvic floor. Exhale, gently lifting the pelvic floor like you're stopping the flow of pee. And gently blow out through pursed lips so that you feel your low belly muscles gently tighten. Inhale, breathe down into the pelvic floor, feel the belly rise up. Exhale, gently lift like you're stopping the flow of pee and stopping passing gas. Gently tighten those core muscles. You should feel those core muscles, so the muscles kind of all the way around your belly button, but with a focus on those muscles below the belly button, between your pubic bone and your belly button. You should feel them gently tighten, and it should feel as if they sink down slightly, not that they pop up, okay? So we're looking for the deepest muscles in our core. Sometimes I like to imagine I'm blowing out a big, long bubble. So pursing the lips together and then blowing out that big, long, smooth bubble. You don't want to blow too hard because you're going to pop it. Do more like that, just feeling those pelvic floor muscles and that deep core muscle connection as you breathe out. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, engage. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, engage. Lovely. And then we're going to add in some leg movement. So you should have a little bit of space under your low back, but have the back muscles nice and relaxed. And then we're going to inhale to open the knees out to the side. Exhale, use your core muscles to pull those legs back into center. You can imagine there's a nice big bowl of hot chocolate or soup on your belly, and you want to keep it level so we're not tipping the pelvis from side to side as we move the legs. Inhale, opening, relaxing the pelvic floor muscles, relaxing the belly. Exhale, gently lifting through the pelvic floor muscles and gently drawing your low belly muscles in towards your spine. Inhale to relax and lengthen. Exhale to lift and close. Soften through the shoulders and the muscles in the face and neck. Gently tuck the chin. Lovely. We're going to switch to one leg at a time. So let's just start with the left leg. We're going to inhale, let that left leg drift off to the side, keeping your bowl of soup nice and level on your pelvis. You're not going to go so far that you tip. Exhale, lift through the pelvic floor and core to bring the leg back in. Inhale, left leg drifts off to the side with control. Exhale, gently pulling it back in with those low core muscles. See if you can feel those low core muscles working. And then check, is my right leg moving or am I able to keep it still? And if it's drifting off to away from the center, see if you can keep it in the middle. Good job. We're going to change sides now. So right leg is coming in and out. Inhale, breathe in, bring that leg off to the side. Exhale, bring it into the middle using those core muscles. Inhale, pelvic floor and core relax. Exhale, gently engage and pull that leg back in. Again, check that your left leg now isn't drifting off to the side, but you're keeping it in the center line. 2 more. And last one. Really nice. Good job. Okay. So that's kind of the foundations of the core that we teach at the start of Pilates. It's very helpful postpartum for getting your breathing coordinated, but we also often feel really stiff postpartum in this area with holding baby. So I also wanted to do a little bit of chest opening for you today. So we're going to start with hands and knees here. Have your hands under your shoulders, spread the hands out like they're big starfish, and then pop your knees underneath your hips. And checking in a mirror can be helpful to see where you are in space if you're not quite sure. And then push the ground away so you're kind of engaged through your shoulder blades. They wrap around the side of the ribs a little bit rather than being sagged down. And gently tuck the chin. We're going to come into a cat and cow stretch. So as you breathe in, you want to slightly lift the chest. Imagine you're shining your heart forward and widen your collarbones, and eventually let your low back arch as well, as if you're pointing your sit bones up towards the ceiling. You might feel a big stretch through your belly, and if you've had a C-section in particular, that might feel like a big stretch. So don't push into anything uncomfortable. Exhale, gently tuck the tailbone round through your low back and your shoulders, and you can kind of look towards the knees. Feel that stretch through the back of the body. That might also feel really tight. Inhale, relax the belly. Breathe into the chest and the pelvis. Open up through the front body. Widen your collarbones. Exhale, rounding. And really kind of think about pulling your core muscles in so you can really get more of a tuck of that tailbone, a drawing down of the sit bones towards the floor. Inhale, opening up, stretching through the front of the body, and remember to widen your shoulders. Imagine you've got beautiful sunlight on you and you're just opening your chest up to enjoy the morning sunlight. Exhale, rounding. So this is kind of preparation for doing some kind of curl up type motions, kind of the Pilates version of a crunch. So we're kind of starting to guide the way already into some more challenging exercises, but we're just starting with the foundations. Good job. Nice. Okay. So we're going to finish with something to open up the chest. We're going to lie down on your side. I actually really like having a pillow between the knees and under the head for this. So if you want to pause and grab one, please do. It does make it a little bit more comfortable. And then you're going to have one arm under your head. If that's comfy, you can straighten it out. Other arm reaches ahead. And we're going to breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to open up towards the ceiling and let go. And do a big sigh out through the mouth, like inhale, roll forward. Exhale, open up and let go. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, open up. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn around and do the other side. So get your head comfortable, get your hips stacked one on top of the other. Breathing out, letting go, sighing out through the mouth. Inhale, closing. Exhale, opening up. Inhale, closing. I always feel a bit like I'm pretending to be a crocodile with this one. So if you've got little toddlers or small children running around, you can kind of make it a bit more fun for them. Good job. Last one here. Really nice. And if you have a moment to yourself, I always invite you to just kind of lie down for a moment and just kind of rest, open the shoulders up, take up space, let your hips be nice and wide if that feels good. Bend the knees or place them on a pillow if you need support in your low back. And just take a couple deep breaths. You did your first day, you're doing great. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter how long it's been since you've given birth. It could be 5 days, it could be 20 years. Beautiful. Well done. I'll see you in the next video.